Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, just gotta make sure everything's going good. Alright, it's all good. Operation recording. Let's pull that down just a little bit. There we go. Now we're gonna do 5 minutes starting out. Come on, we can do this. Alright. Okay, he left the game. That was weird. When the green dot's not there, it means that they left. Let's see if this guy's gonna play. Alright. So I was doing the exchange variation. Usually they play the knight, yeah. I play my knight. Probably play his bishop out, our bishop here. And I'll play my bishop out. And then we castles, and then I can start my evasion from there. I'll castle. He's got a, yeah, oh wow. Nice. I'm going to expand on the queen side a little bit, get some queen side action going. Let's see here. Let's expand just on the light squares here. Kind of just shut this down. Okay, so he's planning on going there. Let's attack the bishop. Interesting, for sure. He wants to mate here, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. I'd love to take, but I can't because of this rook. So let's see, what do we got here? If I bring my rook over, I'm gonna retreat my bishop back. And if he exchanges, oh, interesting, nice, okay. I'll retreat my my bishop back. Keep a pin going. He's really trying his heart out. Next, I'm probably gonna play there. Okay, so he's really trying everything. So let's see if we can kind of get some attack going here. Nice. That really helped out a lot. It locked down the position. Okay. I'm happy about that. That was kind of a little concerning for a while there. Let's see, what do we got now here? Okay, so there. Now I can move my my queen back up, and now I'm gonna try to break there, or potentially maybe just pull my rook over then break. That might be an idea. There we go. He's trying his darndest to somehow infiltrate in, and it's not going to happen. Let's see here. Okay, if I move in, that's what I'll do. I'll move my knight in. Kind of getting all my pieces mode activated. Boy, 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 boy. This should be interesting here. He kind of doesn't know what to do now. He's like, hey, what do I do? What do I do? You know what? You gotta just stay on task, you know. Let's see here. If I takes, rotates, queen takes. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That was a mistake there, drat. I should have taken snakies. That's okay. I'll just have to hold on with all my might there, because I'm kind of down a rook. I still think I have a chance though. Let's see here. Let's get it. Let's kind of. Oops, that was a mistake. Drat. I should have played there. Oh, blessed. Total blessed. Ah. Let's go over that because I blundered right here. Drat. I was so focused on playing here that I missed. I should have just taken first here. That's actually what I should have taken first. And then after takes, and then I can push up. Actually, I was thinking of here, there. But that's the only sitch because that's 10. Okay, so let me see. Yeah. Oh, so after he plays there, you double up rooks. Okay. That makes more sense. Cause then I can actually cause then if he takes here, you take with your queen at that point, and then you're up a whole pawn and with a huge attack. Gotcha. 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 Let's get this back. Let's get our points back. Come on, guys. All right. We're gonna play there. Alright, let's get her done. Okay, bishop here. Castle is h5. Let's see here. Oh, c3 was so that if he played queen here, I can meet it with queen there and it trade and then play there. That was actually my idea. I had a huge idea there. It was pretty good, but let's see here. I'm gonna drop my knight in because my idea is to play here next. I also want to prepare to push. Let's see if I takes. Let's retreat. You know what? Sometimes the best thing to do is just to retreat back. I don't want to lose my. I believe maybe that might be a bit okay, but I just didn't want to sacrifice and have that happen. That's just not what I want. When his knights start jumping around like that, you just got to bring down the hammer. That means they don't know exactly what they're doing at all. This stops, yeah. Okay, so he's playing there. Gotcha. Let's see, if I play knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes, king takes, bishop check. Or do I just pry open the entire position with a huge attack with pawn takes? Yeah, I'm just gonna take there. Let's see here. I like this position actually. And then I'm gonna play there and see if I can't put him away. There we go. Okay, we'll start puzzles now. I believe back here, I'll show you guys some. I should have had a pass pawn here. I just blundered. I'll show you. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I made a mistake here. I should have actually pushed here. I was way too eager. This is actually the correct move. Then you retreat back. Then if he retreats here, you push there. And then if he retreats there, you move your king up. And it's like, drat. I moved way too fast. My mind was going way too fast. Because he's afraid of getting trapped here, so his only move's there. And then you just start gobbling. And if he plays here, which is what they do, you just play there. And then if he plays here, I think you can gobble another pawn, yeah. And if he plays there, then you move here. And even if he takes here, actually he can't, I apologize. He has to actually move back, that's right. And you move here, and then now you got two passers, and it's just totally winning after here. Then you just get these guys rolling up the board. Then if it's something like, we'll just go like that, then I go there. Then if he goes here, you go there, and if he goes here, we'll just say he goes there. Now you get these guys pushing up the board, and let's say Gittermine's there. You play here. If he tries there, you can even play there and get this chain of monsters rolling down the board. And at this point, you can get your king involved. And if he tries something like that, you just then go like, it's like a blitz on the QB. There's nothing that can happen. He has to take, then you take, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, that actually does. It still wins there. But you have to be very, very careful. I think I was still okay with this move. I took the opposition and made him play there, and then I think, did I move in? Yeah, I did move in there. And he played here. Oh, it says to actually play there. I was wondering about that. That actually stops everything. If he plays there, then you play there, and you get kind of the same. Wait, you go. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, wow. Then you maneuver around. Oh, okay. Then you come back down, and then if he comes, then he has to push. And you take, and then he comes there, and now you have see how important the opposition is in this endgame. That's very, very important opposition. Okay, we will start into some puzzles, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys where I could have probably done a little bit better with that pawn move. But it ended up a win anyways, but you have to always learn from your inaccurate moves. And that was really fun. I got to open up the position. There was a couple times that I was wondering if I should trade, but then I was like, nah. Okay. Right, onward and upward in our puzzles. That's the kind of... Nah. Okay. Not a problem. Post it in. Alright. Oh, Tall versus Fischer. Ooh, this should be an interesting one. Very, very interesting. So Tall must be white. So let's just take a look here. Okay, so he's basically playing the Sicilian, alright. Bobby's favorite, he loved doing e4, so that's kind of how I know it's Bobby Fischer's e4. It's really hard in some games when they go into a closed position. You just have to be very, very patient. And that's kind of what it's teaching me, is the art of patience. Oh wow. So okay, Tall is blitzing on the queen side. Wow. Let's see if he plays there. He's got a pin along the A8 to H1 diagonal. Okay, so he pushes. Nice. That's good too, because that kicks the knight out then. Okay, he locked that position down. Now the knight doesn't have that post or that post or that post, so this knight is kind of very not good at all, so it's going to have to retreat back. That's really the only square it can go to. And Bobby Fischer's pieces are very uncoordinated. And now Tall drops the yeah, he actually just totally took advantage of that. So he's probably going to have to play something like, oh, G3 is forced. If he doesn't go G3, that's going to happen. And potentially now, let's see, yeah, next is probably going to be something like that. And then the bishop potentially could be trapped at that point. Ooh, the knight. Interesting. Huh. What idea? What's that idea? Let me see. I doesn't. Oh, I see. That not Bobby Fischer saw that. That knight jump in. Okay. Yeah, because his bishop stops that because of the two attackers on this square here. Okay, that makes sense. He wants to get rid of that, and that knight, bishop takes, and drop his knight in, and then have a pretty intensive bind on the position for sure. Okay, there's your three attackers. Ouch, he's gonna have to bring a rook in, and he did. Yeah, it is a very clever for sure. So takes, knight takes. Oh, nice. You gotta love. Tall doesn't hold back his punches at all. This move's huge. It's like a typhoon coming right at you, or a tsunami. Because next you're potentially gonna have a knight to f4 and kabang, or you're gonna have a blast on g2. Ouch. Yeah. And even if even it takes here, I believe. Let me see. Could Bobby? No, Bobby couldn't have taken. He can't take. My bad. Because if he takes here, bishop takes, the queen moves, and smack, you win a pawn. So that's out of the question. There we be. There he be. Right there. And next potential is here. Probably, if I was Tall, I'd play there next, because you're taking. Well, maybe not, because then you could take. No, you could take with your bishop there. That's really nice. Tall does know how to attack. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to take there. That'd be not a good idea. Yeah, then you play there. Yeah. You want this to, if he takes here, you'll take, and then now you got that on your queen. So it's like every move is just one. Oh, he actually did take that. Wait a minute, why didn't you just take? Oh, that works too. Oh, nice. That's even better. Maybe potentially takes there would have been slightly better in my opinion. But I think he could have just moved and then your knight's hanging, so you're going to lose a knight there. What happens if he takes here? So, yeah, he'll just go there and then black will be up. Material, yeah. Yeah. Well, potentially that actually does hold, because then if he takes there, you take there. Takes, and potentially takes. And so maybe after takes, he's down in exchange, but he does have these two passed pawns, and maybe he could trade these pawns off, trade the pieces down, and get a draw. Potentially that could arise. I don't think he had to take at this point. Oh, he did have to take. Okay. So he's out of a pin at least. So, but still, that still is looming. Yeah, Bobby Fischer truly knows how to hold a position for sure. Everything is like huge going on there. Oh, he's sacking a knight? I mean, a rook? Why did he sack a rook? Why did he sack that rook? I don't understand. That's for sure. Especially when you're, as they say, you're having the magician. Atal was called the magician from. Forgot which city they called him from. I think it was like a Spanish city. I'm not exactly sure. It was something like that. He had a nickname. So, yeah, Bobby resigned here. I want to see what would have been a better idea in this sitch. Yeah, I was. Tal did like his material, didn't he? And at this point, now you can take and. I think he didn't want to risk, not having something like. Yeah, then boom, wow. Let's see where where Bobby went awry. Okay. Castleing's when he went awry. Okay, so potentially. All right. Yeah, pretty much a zero position at that point. Let's see. So far, so good. Everything's zero. I'm just trying to find out where Bobby went. You know, so here, didn't need to play that. So if you played there, now you, okay, I see why. Because then you can retreat back, and now you're getting your forces over to the king side. And if it plays here, you can actually, I think, push at this point, if I'm not mistaken. There, and after castles, you should have a slight advantage for white at this point. Yeah, I agree. There's a slight advantage. Because you have the two majority on the queen side, and black's kind of cramped right now, so I think Bobby had a pretty good chance of winning, maybe with queen to g3 at that point, and then if castles, you can land a pretty decisive KO, maybe something like that. Very interesting for sure. Yeah, then he castles. And, oh, yeah, you gotta remember, put your rook on the file. There we go, and then you retreat the bishop back. And you're just, it's very, very not an attacker's game. Yeah, he did get owned for sure. But we have to remember that Bobby Fischer had a, or Fischer, sorry. He was an attacker, you know, through and through. So sometimes positions didn't catch what he wanted it to be, and so he yeah, and that's the whole thing that I noticed is he pushed a little too hard in some areas, and we should learn from that. I even sometimes have that sitch. I want to go for a KO on my opponent, but then I have to remember that sometimes the best thing in the position to draw. But I so badly, I go like this. I don't want to, I've worked so hard. I'm like, I don't want to draw here. I want to win. But in doing so, sometimes you end up losing the game, and so that's an area I need to work on. Being okay with a draw. Bobby hated draws. I dislike draws, but sometimes it comes down to that. So thank you for the game. That was really, really interesting, Big Reno. That was a truly, truly a blessing to have, and getting to see the world champion Bobby Fischer getting beaten by Tall is an impressive feat for sure. Yeah, that was a great game. Oh, you know what? I'm more than happy to. It's always nice to share the gift the Lord's given you, and it just to honor Him, and that's the whole thing about all the fields that He puts us in. So we gotta remember that. And I was today I was thinking about how chess is very similar. When we start learning, it's like starting to walk. It sometimes you fall down, but you get right back up, and that's the thing that you have to do after a loss, or I call it a learning lesson. You have to get right back up and start walking again. That's what the greats, the grandmasters, understand, is that there's always another game, and to learn from that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking today. I was like, what would be a good example for development in chess? It's when it's those up and downs in life. Let's see here. Okay, so bishop from here to e5. Bishop e5. Okay. What's the drawback? Now it's being attacked 3 times. But is there anything that... That is a very puzzling move, isn't it? Why would somebody play there? I guess maybe they're thinking after all that knight there and maybe hopping in. Very puzzling why somebody would play there. Oh, I see why. My bad. Because if you take here, he takes, bishop takes. Yeah. Nice discovery for sure. But I still think, are we up a piece after that though? Let's see. Here, 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 there. No. I think, let me see. Let's see if we, no, we would, it would be equal material. These would be gone. Well, yeah, these would be gone and it'd be something like that. And it would be a slight advantage for black because of the 2 bishops. So, slight advantage. But I want, we want to win, so let's see if we can find what we got here. Okay, if we play so I have some ideas. I'm thinking about f6, but that's too slow because that allows that. If knight takes, we can push this pawn, but I don't know if we get anything out of that. I don't think we get anything though. Let's see here. We don't get anything, but I'm trying to figure out what we can do to maybe we can move our, I don't know if we can move our knight. Maybe if we push this pawn up too. But I don't like that because then he can actually just take there. So this is a very, it's one of those, you know, takes. Which one do you take with? Let's see here. What's the drawback to that? It was there, so it was guarding here. Nothing, that's not it. Drat. Missing something here. Maybe there, 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 or potentially, sorry, maybe here, here, queen there, bishop takes, pawn push. I think that's it if I'm not mistaken. The bishop's trapped at that point. So here, here, there, takes, and pawn push. That should be that. That should be it. There we go. And all depending on which take you wanted to play is like, huh. Okay. Let's see if we play check. If he plays push, we there, he goes there, and then we have checkmate. So he's not going to push the pawn. So if we play check here, he potentially might go back there. And then we check. I like that idea too. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I believe that potentially might be that might be the move. Or maybe we could just play queen to No, I don't know if that's good because takes, check, back, over, and then, oh, maybe, and then he pushes there, and then we, I don't think so. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm trying to see here, here. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah, I don't really see anything that he potentially maybe could go. Actually, can't go there. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Oh, wait a second. Oh. Yeah. That was my fault there. I missed that. Yeah, you did that. You got that right. That one right for sure. Let's see here. You did good. Let's see. Yeah, it would have. But one way we win a rook for a pawn and there's no more passer. But I agree with you. I think it still would have worked. But it's not what the computer wanted, or the engine. Sorry. Trying to see what did that last. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to see if let's see. Check. He moves there. We just don't have enough time. Let's see what did that pawn do? It left the protection of it. Also extended itself out a pretty good amount. Let's see here. It goes there, there, goes there, there. Let's see, here, there, and then we win the bishop, and then we play here, and he has to go up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Really? Huh? What am I missing? What did I miss here? Oh, okay. I still think mine would have worked though, but I kind of see why it doesn't, because if we play here, he plays there. Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay. Drat. I forgot this was hanging here. Yeah, I forgot that was, that, oh boy. Gotta remember, what does the computer want? Not what do we want. Okay, dokie. Okay, we have bishop, bishop g5. That's a pin on the queen. Plays there. We just take. I think we can play. Yeah, bishop takes, and that forks the rook. So here, if he plays there, we take, and then if he moves, I think we can drop our knight in, if I'm not mistaken. Potentially give checkmate almost. I'm trying to see, is there anything that he can do though? If he tries this here, that's a very bad move. Because then we play queen takes, bishop takes, and when the king moves, you just retreat your bishop back here. So yeah. Oh really? You gotta be. What did I miss? You're kidding me. What? Let's see here. Oh, a rook. Why doesn't this work though? I missed that fork for sure. I should have seen the whole board. Irritating. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Arg. Okay, we gotta look and see if there's anything else, like Alekhine and Emmanuel Lasker says. If you see one move, look for the best one, a better one. Okay, so that's an idea, but he takes there with check, and boy, we don't want to find out what's going to happen with that. So let's see, what do we got here? We really don't want to take, because if he takes there, we'd have to move. Then he brings a rook over, and our king. This is gonna be taken. So we have to decide, what do we want to do. So potentially we have pawn push, queen there. But I don't know if that's best, because then he can just take. He can actually, if he plays here, there, and we move, and so that's an idea. Is there anything else that could be played here? I know this is going to be played, so right after that. So we'd have to play here. And if here, there, there, there. So maybe we win a piece at the end. Potentially we win a piece. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Pawn takes bishop. There's a check. Say check. Nope, nope, no. Yeah, it's actually nope, 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 nope. Because the bishop can intercept at that point. So here, bishop intercepts, and we really don't have anything after that. And our king's pretty much exposed. So takes is forced. Nice job, guys. Good job. Let's see here. Okie dokie. Let's see what do we got here. Yeah, it does for sure. It does teach us a lot at this level. We got to be very careful because he can actually take here. So we have to see if we played here. We actually win the two rooks, because if we play here, he takes, 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 takes. If we play here, he takes, we take, he intercepts, we take, king takes, knight takes, well, let's see here, there, there, so here, here, we have to take first there. So here, knight b4, rook takes b4, so I'm not sure if we actually get everything we want out of this. So we take there, and if he takes here, we take, and so here takes. If he plays there, or if he takes here. So I think we actually, our knight gets trapped if we do that. There, 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 here, and there, and our knight's trapped. So we can't do that. It seemed nice, but boy, this is trying to figure out what we got here. Do you guys have any ideas? I'm kind of like stumped. Let's see here. So you have to look at kind of what did this rook do? It did protect this, yes, but it left the protection of potentially this file. So maybe it has something to do with takes, but I don't know for sure. Because I believe he can actually take and win a rook. So if we played here, he could actually take there, but he won't do that. I'm trying to see if that move actually works. I'm seeing if there's anything else that we can play. One sec, I'll be right back. let's see. So knight takes d4. Rook takes queen. I think that might be the move. I think you're right on this here. I think you're right here. This makes the most sense. Yeah, this, because then if he takes here, we can actually take, and then when he blocks, oh wait a second. Because that, I don't think that's as effective because we don't have see here, there. I think we get 2 rooks versus actually 2 rooks and a knight versus, if I'm not mistaken, a queen and rook. Yeah. First of all, then you take here. That's forced to take. Then you play. Then you take here. You have to take there next. You don't take here or here because that doesn't work. You take here first, and then you take there, and that's the yeah. There we go. Good find there. Nice find. We did it. Yes. Wow. Who'd have thunk 2000 would make a mistake? Yes, teamwork for sure. 100% all the way. Let me see. How could he have missed that? Because that makes, but we got to make sure that that's right. Because then he could take, and then we take. But what does he get after that? Probably bishop. So Essentially, we have knight to b4. We have knight there, knight b4. Yeah, I was thinking about something like that, but I believe that potentially is the idea because it forces the rook exchange, but I'm not sure if that's right. Let's see, rook takes. So rook takes rook. Interesting. Pawn takes. Huh. Nice. Right there. Interesting. So here, didn't even think about that, but yeah, that does do. That is it. That's takes here, and then if here we win the queen, and here if he takes, we take and we win rook. Yeah, I think that's a lot. Let me see here. But potentially knight takes might be. Let's see here. No, even if knight takes, we drop that. See, this is our. Yeah, I think that's. I believe that this potentially is probably the idea. Because I really don't. Because the queen at that point has to take, and then we drop this check on, or this fork. Let's see. Does it actually? See here, queen takes, forking the rook and queen. So if the queen retreats back, then we take the rook, and then queen takes rook, and we're up an exchange. The idea. Yeah, this is. I can see that's actually really a forcing line. I like that line. But is it what the computer wants though? In the line of the rook takes, it does trade down, and that's probably what the computer would play. This line here, and then there, and there. Yeah, excellent find there. But wait a second, I want to check something out. We need to learn why this one is wrong, because there has to be a reason why that doesn't work. Ah, it's equal at that point. So it's equal. This is the only way to come out a up. That's the only way. See, we learned. Yeah. Yeah, it's sometimes a pain. But you know what? That was right, because I thought, what would the computer do? The engine would want to exchange down and get to more of a tactical position, and that was perfect for the tactics that we needed. Let's see here. Let's see if we have check there. If it comes here, we play check. Drat this. We're getting pinned here. Dang, this is like really a pain. Because if we win this, we lose here. So like if we played here, he plays there, we play here, he plays here. Well, maybe. Actually, he can't play there. My bad. I forgot about that. He can't actually play there. So maybe move here, 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 and why don't we get here, and then we can take with check. Because this bishop guards here, so if we can play something like here, and then if he goes here, we go there, we can actually let's see. Hey, how you doing, Fox? This one's really we have to, yeah, we need to somehow win this with check. Sorry, we need to somehow win this piece with check, and it's possible to do that. We have to somehow do a check so that we, because he's going to try to run. Well, I guess then we can actually play here, can't we? At that point, huh? And then we can always just take with our bishop at that point. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think so. I would not want to work that out in time trouble. No. So here, if he moves up there, Wow. Nice. That may, you know what? That would be interesting. I really have never had a Bobby Fischer dream before, so that that does sound like something Bobby Fischer would have. You know, it's really odd. Bobby Fischer is an attacker, and all we gotta do is somehow we gotta get our queen here. But we have to do it with check. So what do you guys think? Queen C2? Oh, that's funny. Fox, what do you think? Queen C2. That's that's what I believe is the best, but I wanted to make sure if I'm not missing something. If he goes, oh, and if he goes there, we just check here. Nice, and then we can actually take. Wow, I can't believe. Okay, now we have there. But there was this sweet other move I wanted to show you guys. I'll show you something. Turn this off, turn this off. If he goes here, you gotta love this. So that was the other one that I just saw before before we played that. I was like, huh, that's cool. There's two ways to actually win. Good job, guys. Let's see here. A lot of pieces for sure. So that really, in my opinion, cramped his position pretty bad. Yes, exactly. Team Chess Cruncher. Let's see, if we play bishop takes. I believe if we play bishop takes bishop, if queen takes, and we push here, if knight takes, so we got a fork. I believe that's it. Well, not a problem. Yeah, kids are really a gift from the Lord, truly. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm thinking if we play takes, but I don't know if, well, let me see, what if we take, no, we can't take here because of this pin. I think you might be right with that. I believe you guys are right with that. Yeah, I think G4 is correct. Yeah, you guys are right on G4. Well, let me see. The only problem with knight h4, we have a, he's got a pin on our queen. Oh. Yeah, that does do the attack, doesn't it? Yeah. So here, there, there. Let's see. Okay, we'd be down here. That. That. I think we'd have equal material at this point. Yeah, we'd have equal material. I guess. I'm not sure if, let me see, you got here, there, back, and I don't know if we have compensation. We could take the bishop, then pawn takes, or maybe rook takes at that point. Instead of this pawn takes, rook takes. But I believe we're still even at that point. So I don't know if that's 100%. Let's see here. I'm not saying that that's not a good move. It works, but I'm just trying. Let me see. There. Remember, the queen could trade itself off. He can actually trade itself off for the piece because it doesn't. Saving a queen's not a big problem once you already have a queen. Yeah, but then the queen can actually take the queen can take the bishop back. Let's see here. Okay, here, there. So that's one exchange. So one come off. There. Takes. Now queen takes. I guess you're right. We do have. Yeah, you're right. We do have. Yep. I was wrong there. I see what you're saying. We do have two. Yeah. Yeah, because these three are gone. Not that. That's gone. Let me see here. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, we do have 2 versus 3, don't we? We have that still. We have that still. We have that still. And he has this and this. This. Okay, yeah, you're right. We do have 3, don't we? These are the pieces we have left after all that is gone. Yep, you're right. Yep. See, bishop. So bishop takes queen. Check, rook takes, and then we just bring our knight back. Yeah, nice find there. Wow, that was an interesting one for sure. Let's see here. If we can get this knight traded off, we got mate. So potentially maybe we have knight. Yeah. I forgot that we had an extra bishop there. I just miscounted the pieces. I have to remember some of them are still going to stay there. I didn't count the dark squared bishop, which was still, and our other knight was there too. So I miscalculated that. I forgot one piece actually took 2. So it would have been interesting. See here. You can take there, bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes. And then check. Maybe potentially we can actually play knight b5. That attacks the queen. Also, with that, if he plays pawn takes, we play bishop takes knight, takes, and then mate. Knight f5. But remember, this pawn actually guards this square. So if we played here, he can actually take. We can't take back because it's protected by a bishop. Yeah, so I'm trying to see what would be the most forcing. We have to look for the most forcing line. That isn't the most forcing line. Now that I think about it, it opens up the position because he can actually take here at that point. Then when we try to take back, he doesn't have to take here. Or he could take, well, so here. No, he could run at that point. Well, yeah, he could. He can run up here. Okay, so here. There. There. Rook takes, and if queen comes, he just runs. So So you're thinking knight c6. But what's wrong with knight to b5 though? Because if pawn takes, right, we still take, and then if he tries to open up here, we win with mate. This clogs up the position and attacks the queen at the same time. And if rook takes, then we can actually take there. Yeah, true, very true. I'm with you. But what is, see, we have to find out. This is a really good idea. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that does stop that, doesn't it? Yeah, that is a pain. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. I see that now. Because after takes, bishop takes, he can just play there and then take. Yeah. Yeah. That subtle g6 really ruins everything. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. First, we take here. And then queen takes, then rook takes. Let's see, okay. So here, there, there. And we're up in an exchange. Yeah. Okay, I'll do this. After this one, I'll do one more. Yeah, you guys did great. Good job. Okay. let's see, if we played queen takes, bishop takes, and if rook takes, then we play rook back rank mate. What do you guys think? Queen takes bishop. I believe that's the forcing line, and I believe we win a piece actually after all that. I think we're up a light square bishop, because if he plays here, we back rank mate him in 2. So here, there. Actually, so here, there. He can't take because if he took, it would be a back rank. So he'll probably play like something like that. Then we retreat our bishop back, and we'll take the knight, and then come down to a knight, or maybe just play here and then something like that. What do you think? Queen takes c5. I think what happens is if we play here, he's got a double attack. I think if we play bishop here, he actually can play. I think you're right at that. I think he can play. Yeah, I think you're right. H6, and this bishop is pinned to the queen, and we really don't have enough. And it's actually the queen's overloaded. So I believe you're right. I believe it's after we play bishop takes, h3 is probably the move. And no long, well, h3, no, he can't play h3. He'd have to play g3, because h3 is covered by our bishop, so it'd have to be g3. So after here, g3, this rook is pinned the bishop, so we'd be able to win it back, I believe, with knight to d4. We'd be able to win that back, because then there's 3 attackers versus 1 defender. Yeah, I see. If we play here, well, maybe we can just play right away. Well, I don't know if he's going to play h3 just because of the bishop guards. Yeah, I think you're right on. Reason I'm thinking that is that it draws that away, and then he can't take. He's going to have to play g. We win a piece. It's the most forcing line in this situation, because if he takes here, we back rank mate him. So he's forced to take here. Then we take, and we've eliminated down to 3. We have eliminated the queen, and he only has these left. We're up a whole piece. He's up 1 pawn, but we have 2. We're up 2 pawns at this point. And the further we go down, the better we get. And we also have this pass-through that we can walk down. So what do you think about queen b5? Queen takes b5. I do potentially see rook to c5, but I think that's too slow. We have to get rid of it. For this back rank mate to work, we have to get rid of this bishop. See, do you see the bishop guards the back rank mate idea? And if we could remove the bishop, then we threaten back rank. This knight can't defend. So what do you guys think? Queen? Have you thought about the queen idea at all? Have you calculated the queen idea? Remember what Alekhine and Emanuel Lasker says. If you see one move, look for a better one. So just take a look. One works because it trades down to an endgame where we're up a whole bishop. That's why that one works. Okay, let's give it a go. So the reason this, this has only one sitch, and I believe it has to do with g3. Oh, he's threatening even worse. He's threatening check, and then checkmate. He'll win the piece back. He's up a pawn at that. But yeah, we have to remember this actually gives equality to the other. So you have to kind of think what would the computer play. That's kind of how I think of it. Why not just make it so that he has to play here, then you retreat back and you still hold on to all that. Something like that. One more, guys. One more. We could do this. Come on. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Not reconnected problems again. Hold on. Things going haywire. Let's see if puzzles work here. Okay, I think I have to reinstitute my thing. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so you're seeing bishop takes. Okay. Okay, I gotta take. Oh no, it's doing it again. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to log out of everything and then log back on. Just 1 sec. Just 1 second. Yikesies. Hold on 1 sec. Alrighty. Let's get this been going. Come on. Why are you lagging on me? Don't lag on me. There we go. Oh no. No, I don't want to do that. Stop that. Stop being so glitchy. Let's go to our puzzles. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened, but it got all glitchy on me there. There we go. Now we'll get that idea checked out, Fox, for you. So bishop takes. Okay, g3. Yeah. And then I think that's right. Is Fox still on? Yeah, okay, good. Is this the line that you wanted to go look at, Fox? Okay. Do you have any other questions? Anybody have any other questions on this before we move on? I had to do one more. Any more questions? Okay. What's the question? What's the question, Fox, on this one? Okay. Okay. So bishop takes, and then knight g5, and then bishop e8. And it's a draw. Because you'd have to take there and then... Yeah. Then you'd have to do something like that, and very, very difficult. Do you have any other questions? Do you have any more questions on this? And we'll go over it if you do. Because this was a very interesting one. Okay, onward and upward. Okay, dokie. Da, da, da. See, the queen left the protection of this bishop. It also extended itself out a little too far. So let's see, how can we take advantage of that? Huh. I was kind of looking at something like that in there, but I don't know if that's what we're wanting. Because I think the knight could just take. We do have that. Is there anything else, though? Are we missing anything? I believe I don't know if we can, what can we do after takes, and then the king moves? What do we do after that? Well, I guess we could play check, huh? Well, no, if we checked, the queen would come back. Somehow I was trying to get this bishop. Well, the knight guards that square too, so. See here. After takes, bishop takes. There we go. Yeah. I'm wondering if we could just play here. If he plays there, then we play there, and we maybe. We potentially. That, because here, there, takes. I like that. That's funny. See, if we played here, he plays there, right? We can actually reroute our bishop. So that attacks the queen. And if he plays here, we can actually take, well, no, we can't take, can we? Oh, we do have a check though. Sweet. And then we have, well, huh. Let's see here. There. So here, here, there, there. Bishop takes at that point. And if bishop takes, then we have rook checks. No, no, that doesn't work. Arg. I believe the idea that you have about getting the knight here works at that point, because if we play here, he plays there, you can actually drop your knight in at that point and not have to worry about it getting taken. It's only one sitch I see kind of about that. He potentially has knight here. If we played here, He does, now that I look at it, he's got knight there. Then if bishop takes, knight, oops, sorry. Here, there. I guess we got that, don't we? Yeah, we do have that, don't we? Then, and then if he, huh? I think we still win the queen though on that. We still win the queen even if he takes here. He only wins a rook. So I believe that potentially is the idea. See right here, here, there, and there. Play rook takes check, bishop takes queen, and then bishop takes, and I think we survive, if I'm not mistaken, with rook there. So are we in on bishop to e6? But I don't think so. Boy, I see so many lines like here, there. Oh, maybe it's here. Maybe it's rook knight a5, and then if he comes there, 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 there. It might be knight a5 now that I think about it. Attacks the queen. But it does, he does have queen there, doesn't he? That blows that out of the waters, doesn't it? That ruins that niceness, doesn't it? There, there, there. We don't get anything excuse me, for the bishop, so has to be something else. But I believe this actually handles the whole sitch. After here. Oh, let's see here. I guess we could play there, and then if bishop there takes, and then this bishop takes that rook, and then this bishop takes this. And then we're threatening to win the bishop here. Huh. So we want to, I think it's bishop e6, if I'm not mistaken. It's the only one that has the most defense on it. But I really don't see anything that after here, let's see, after here. Nothing actually, he has to retreat. Bishop has to retreat, doesn't it? Actually, if he moves here, we just play. It has to retreat at that point. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, this move makes the most sense here out of all of it. Yeah, I do. You do have here bishop there. Yeah. So here, here. Don't forget though, you do have knight jumping in, so that attacks the queen, and so and then we can hop in there. Need be actually rook takes, and then we have bishop. So I believe, yeah, bishop here is the best. What do you guys think? 'Cause I that's all I can see that actually works out the best. Let's just take a look here. Okay, here, there, and he could actually take here. We can't take. So if we played here, here, well, actually he can't take because there. So say here, here, over. We don't have anything after the knight there. There. Nothing. So, yeah. And now we have to play queen takes g through 2. Or is it we take here, queen takes bishop, pawn takes. So here, there, takes, bishop takes, and queen takes, rook, bishop takes, and then rook checks, we win the bishop. No, now we got to work on the line that we're at. Yeah, they didn't do the C move, so now we have to figure out what are we going to do now after here. I'm thinking that if we play there, and if he plays here, we can actually jump in. And if he tries to stay in contact there, we actually can play there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we may win something. That holds everything together, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Because that's actually a bad move. Yeah, we'll call it on that. That was a tough one. I don't think it was. I think that was more than 2,000, but that's just my opinion. And so, yeah. Do you guys have any more questions before I log? Okay. Okay, this one here. C. Knight b4. King f1. c2. Rook b1. Knight d4. Knight takes d4. Sorry about that, man, but you know what? We've been on for like 3 hours. Is that good? Was this good? That was the... So, you have any more questions? What's the questions? Okay. Well, with that, guys, if there's... sure there's no more questions. Okay. Before, because I just want to make sure before I log off, because I want to give everybody a chance to write in if they have anything. Okay. So, you remember, guys, keep studying chess. You guys are doing great. You know, we're learning. The hard thing is to keep going. Like what we were talking about. When you first start walking as a child, you fall down, but you get up. You fall down, you get up, and eventually you start walking, and you don't fall down anymore. But there's always going to be, you know, those times when you're a little wobbly and you're thinking, am I going to fall? Am I not going to fall? Then you reflect back on those times when you didn't fall and you keep moving forward. Just remember that, like in Meet the Robinsons, just keep moving forward. And remember that it's not where you started, it's where you end that truly matters. And that's the whole purpose of this stream, is to, you know, give glory to the Lord, and to also help you guys, our team, our group, and to keep pushing forward and keep pursuing the greatness that is found in chess. And you always got to remember, like Hannibal Smith said, there's always a plan in the position. We just have to find it. And when we do, we get to say, I love it when a plan comes together. And remember, like as Wesley So says, serve the Lord Jesus. And as I say, guys, God bless, and I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Be blessed and have a great rest of the night. Keep studying chess. Bye-bye.